Alright, I just want you to know that I hit go live because I want to understand why you were being made fun of for eating Salisbury steak,
It's
but I
another
wanted the
sex
internet
joke,
to
Black
know.
Cat. It was
Okay.
another sex joke.
Okay, very cool. We are live now. I hit the button because I figured there were gonna be more silly bits, and I might as well get clips out of my torment.
You see, I've already entered my depressed era. I'm no longer funny, but only in the ironic way.
Should I not be looking at your stream, Black Cat? Because I see a layout and I don't.
I see.
Uh-oh.
I see quite the layout.
Hey, I'm in DM layer.
Oh.
Or I'm in
I
DM
should've
mode.
Oh my.
Hey,
Well.
let's not. I hit the wrong button apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
You know, I got really worried when you're like, should I not be looking at your stream? I thought that I still had Twitter open trying to send the tweet that we were going live.
Wow. It feels like I have foresight into the future and I have a divine inspiration. Thanks.
Future.
There was too much emotion in that.
So how's everybody doing today?
We're doing great.
We're doing wonderful.
We're all doing good.
But I'm alive.
Yeah?
I'm glad you're alive.
Attaboy, Slug.
Attaboy.
I can't believe you would lie to me like that, Slug.
I may be alive, but don't
Slug
be
would
mistaken.
never lie.
I'm
He always
dead
tells
inside.
the truth.
I'm alive, but only
Wow.
on the outside.
Finally,
Same
a
thing-
second person understands me.
Same thing with Sheldon. Sheldon would never lie.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't. He's a trustworthy fella.
He
No,
offered
he's
a
not.
lawyer drugs in the court of law. Hey, it's legitimate business. That was his defense.
Yeah, it's a business transaction. What can you say?
Hey, so we missed it
legit.
last week. Happy birthday, Walter.
What are you talking about?
Happy birthday,
birthday, Walt.
Walter.
It's your birthday. It's not my birthday.
No, we missed it last
you don't
week.
get out of this that easily.
My birthday was last week. Today's your
No,
birthday.
You're not wiggling out of this. You can't go into your shell for this one.
That was good.
Well,
that was good.
watch this.
All right. So Sheldon
Oh,
died.
I'm sorry. Walter's Tony Chopper coming in as like the end credits music after Sheldon dies. Black Cat ends the campaign.
That'd be really good.
I'm trying to hold my silly end, Black Cat.
It's
I know
not
you started
working.
it's not working. I know you started the stream to get our silly bits out, but I'm holding back because I feel like I'm not gonna be stream appropriate if I don't.
That's okay. I'm not stream appropriate.
Hey,
You're
DM.
never appropriate. He abuses us on the regular, guys.
So true.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
How much does this monkey weigh?
About one gorilla.
How much does a gorilla weigh?
About one large monkey.
How much does a large monkey weigh?
More than a small monkey.
Can I insight that?
I feel like
Yeah.
I'm being led on a goose hunt here.
No, we're talking about monkeys. There's no geese here.
You know, I didn't have depression before. It was an ironic bit, but now I do.
That's a 16.
16? Yeah. I don't know what you're inciting, but you did a pretty good job. What are you trying to tell?
Okay, Slurk, according to my calculations, your analysis that it was a small monkey, it was more than a small monkey, less than a large gorilla. You should be able to carry it, I think.
Oh, is that why you wanted to... Is that why you wanted to know? So that Slurg can carry it?
I don't want to carry it. I want to drag it.
Okay,
Wait,
dragging
guys.
it would probably be fine, but you're going to have disadvantage on stealth checks while doing so.
Hold on, we have a recap.
Oh, we have a recap. That's right. That's something we do.
We haven't officially started stream. We were shenanigans.
That's right.
Oh my
We-
god, this hurts.
Okay, guys.
Drink
This
water.
is. Okay, I'm trying to
Thank
get
you.
into the voice, but I'm.
I was about to do that too. God damn it, you beat me to it.
I'm not.
Okay.
Look, we're a
Look-
little past drinking water right now.
Alcohol. The girls are ready.
Actually, it's
White
Diet
girl
Orange Soda.
wasted.
It's Diet Orange Soda.
I drank tea. I'm also a faker.
Hell yeah.
I have tea as well.
Recap.
The best kind of tea.
Recap.
Recap time.
This is very fitting on how I wrote this. Really bad sticking to plans. Fuck it. The Godmane's dead, and I hope we wouldn't have to fight it, but we ran into on the way to visit Zero's people, and Slurg went in. We went with some theories about the Aspera Rotha thing. We could be in Rotha now. Rotha could be the passive Aspera, or maybe something else. This could be the Angel's Pocket dimension, and they're all controlling us. They're controlling us in it with messages in or out, or maybe the Angel has less control over this island and is just using it as a dumping ground. We have no idea. The possibility that the Angel is controlling the magic over here is really, really, really getting into my head. The Godmane is dead, which is good news. I'm gonna go contact Zero, give him a status update, and we can do something about this monkey and put an end to this mission. We have all the answers. We just need to get out of here and go home. Let's go. I'm trying not to laugh.
What
Recap's
the-
over.
This is
Monkey,
very serious
honey.
business. Hey, honey. I'm gonna ask you to
Yes.
fucking cool it. This is serious business now, okay?
This is very serious, I know.
No silly
Sorry.
business.
No silly.
Business, business
They're about to
say.
they're about to die. Toby's scared half to death. I need a Ken character.
Literally, I'm almost dead here. Like, I'm barely hanging on to life here, man.
Okay. Slark, please pull us together. Your monotone's gonna be infectious.
Slark,
You're R4, you're our
What
only
are you
hope.
guys
Please
doing?
take the lead.
Lock the fuck in. Do you guys understand? I have been sitting here writing monkey noises this whole time.
I
and
see
been
that.
laughing.
I see that.
Now
We've seen
please,
that.
let me write my monkey noises in peace.
No.
Ooh ooh
No.
ooh 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 ooh.
I'm going as fast as I can. Slow
He
the
wrote-
hand down.
and that's
Thank you.
Oh, I just laughed so
That is
hard
the
I
only
popped
panic
my.
sounding slurg you'll ever get that I can't write monkey noises fast enough.
I want you to know that I just laughed hard enough that I jerked my back and I felt it pop.
you jerk off.
Hey DM.
You
laughing
what?
is too loud. I need to lock in.
Not in the middle of stream, DM. This is serious. You gotta lock in.
Oh shit, wrong site, my bad.
I'm sorry, DM. You did what now?
Hey friends, can we heal Kriv? Kriv is down.
Kriv is dying.
I can't heal Crib.
Crib, are you
Hey,
okay?
No.
Yo, Toby, a little hand here.
Yeah, I'm trying. Crib, are you okay?
I shake Crib.
Kriv has
Wake
5
up!
HP. Kriv is fine.
Fuck, that hurt.
What the fuck? I knew that guy was gonna fucking do. I'm so sorry, Crib. Are you okay?
Don't worry about that other guy.
I have good news,
Yeah. What's that?
monkey.
Monkey's dead.
You
Cool.
did good, Slarg.
We're gonna eat it.
Cool. I'd love
Wait.
to eat it as soon as I'm not bleeding out. And then like you see like Crib's hand kind of like glow like this like coppery and golden glow. And he'll just put it to his chest, and I'm gonna put in all 40 points of lay on hands that I have.
Crib's just
All
happy to be
40 points.
alive. He's touching himself. So anyway,
Anyways,
40 points of lay on hands. Fantastic.
Yes, 40 points of lay on hands. She's like, just give me a minute. I know this looks weird. Don't care.
You need a minute. I will be small again.
Yes, I'll need a minute.
Yeah, while you're busy putting your outsides back on the inside.
Yes, I'm trying to put my outside, my insides back
What?
inside here.
What are you trying to do with the monkey exactly?
I want to eat it.
Slarg, wait.
Dude, we
Toby's.
Do we
Toby-
have time for that?
Yes.
Oh God. Okay, Crib, help me carry this guy too. We're not gonna eat him.
Oh.
Why do I need to clarify that?
Because of Slark. Oh fuck.
Toby.
And he'll slowly get himself back up. Just,
Is,
okay, fine.
would it be an immoral dilemma if we did?
Toby, I guess with Crib's help, we're gonna drag the corpse of the white coat over to
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Very well.
Hey DM, can you make me medium-sized again?
Best I can do is itty bitty.
No, please don't do that.
I
Okay.
need to be that size actually.
Oh, that's
Thank
right. I
you.
keep forgetting Sheldon's a little guy.
He's such a little guy.
He's a small guy.
Great.
You know what? Crib is also gonna look down at how bad Sheldon looks. He's gonna use
And
his last.
Don't worry
he's gonna
about me. I'll be fine.
Nope. And he's gonna use his last second level spell slot for a cure wounds at second level.
Ah,
No,
thank you.
just fucking take it, and you get a
thank
good
you.
chunk of healing. You
Appreciate
get
it.
18 points of healing.
Not
18.
bad.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good
thank you very
call,
much.
Crib.
Uh huh.
Okay. Slarg, okay. Sorry, I'm still a little bit. And you want to eat it?
Yes.
I don't have any moral oppositions, but is that a good idea? Just in
Yes.
general.
I mean, it's an animal. We killed it. We could probably just cube up a bunch of meat from it, survive, like friggin' just butcher it, and dude, we'll have meat for days, months.
I mean, okay, maybe that's not a bad idea. If we're bringing
Hey,
it to Zero's
DM.
people,
Hey DM,
Yes, player.
I'd like to start dragging it towards Zero's camp.
Okay.
hold on. Slarg, hold on a second. We need to all take a breath, catch up, heal up a little bit, because we didn't expect to kill the Godmane. Jesus, I can't believe that happened. Who's Jesus?
Never heard of him.
I didn't expect to be brushed with death that close, especially
you
not
want-
today.
If you
that-
want, you can all take a rest and I can drag this. I'll probably be there by the time your rest ends.
Slarg, 1 second. Can I at
You
least
gotta slow down.
cast something to make sure this is a good idea?
I'm not going to stop you.
Okay. But don't approach. If we walk in there with the Godmane and they're not expecting it, they're gonna attack us.
It's
Okay,
dead.
everyone, it is dead, but it's the Godmane and kind of scary.
If
Toby
it gets
makes-
back up, I'll just punch it again.
You'll be
Nobody
on
knows gonna
punch
get
duty.
back up.
Okay, everyone chill out, I guess.
And
Search
he's
the
just gonna
white coat,
collapse
too.
right there on the ground still. Like, yes, he just did like a bunch of healing, but at the same time, he's fucking exhausted.
Okay,
Yeah.
take a seat. We're gonna have to search the body of the white coat. Black Cat, is that actually a camp over there that he was looking at? Or
Yes, this is this camp has some banners and like discarded uniforms inside of it that bear the insignia of the Arcane Academy of Isla Brisca.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's convenient. Okay, I'm gonna do augury really quick. Ask some questions about the Godmane, Sheldon and Kriv. Take a breath, and then I guess we'll pick up what we can over here.
Yeah.
And
Sounds good.
Slarg, start thinking about meal plans. Okay?
Great.
Toby is going to cast augury as a ritual.
Could you please post that for me? Fantastic.
Yes. And is it a good idea if we eat this?
You lay out the pieces of your ritual. What are you using to kind of like get these readings from augury?
I actually brought them in earlier. So I probably have some inscribed sticks.
Mm.
So probably something very simple, something very local to Toby's town. There's 13 of them.
Okay. And how do these inscribed sticks work? Do you usually just kind of like throw them in the air, and how they land, you get a reading based on that interpretation or something?
Probably something along those lines. He probably shakes them 13 times. Let's just keep the theming. And tosses them and lays them
Yes.
down. See how they fall.
Yeah. Very well. So, as you begin to set up this space for your ritual, and you give the bones a shake, or the sticks a shake, get ready to toss them into the air, you had asked, is it a good idea to eat the Godmane?
Yeah.
Give me one moment.
I guess the course of action is cooking and eating the Godmane.
Let's see, it's wheel, wheel, and woe. And nothing. So, as you throw the sticks into the air, they land in a very specific way that gives you the interpretation of wheel and woe. There would be both upsides and downsides to eating the Godmane.
Toby is looking at the sticks and is probably slow raising his hand with the kind of realization that he has to break it to Slarg, who's, I guess, probably sitting on top of the Godmane's corpse right now, staring
Yes.
directly at Toby unblinkingly for the result.
I don't blink.
Okay. Yeah, I think Toby gets choked up a little bit. Hey,
Are you
Slarg,
good?
you know, I've been kind of on edge this whole time.
I can see that.
Yeah, I just asked. I did a ritual, and I asked if it would be a good idea to eat the Godmane, and the results are wheel and woe.
Good thing I don't have any wheels.
Now it means
could
good
be
or
really
bad.
bad.
Slarg. Good and bad, and I don't know what the bad is.
Well, I heard the word good in there, so there can't be any bad.
Slarg, you're absolutely insane.
Yes.
Did you just now figure this out?
No, I figured it out a while ago, but I'm still in awe of it. You killed this thing, and now you're gonna eat it.
You do realize I am a necromancer who punches things to death. I run faster than most things alive. I have killed monkeys. I try talking to people, that doesn't work. What part of this journey has made you think I am sane?
He's got a point. And while Kriv speaks up, like he's actually like completely splayed out on his back, just like looking up at the sky because he does not want to move.
No, Slarg,
Look,
you're misunderstanding. This isn't a criticism or a realization. You're kind
I
of
mean-
awesome. Toby is kind of leaning over, looking at the god mane, and the wings and the feathers, are they still there, or did they slink back inside?
They did not slink back inside. They are still out.
They're still schlunked.
Slunked.
How big are the horns again on it? Like compared to Sheldon, at least. Like,
Those horns are probably around 4-ish feet long.
Hmm.
So, a little bit bigger than Sheldon.
like a Sheldon and a quarter.
Sheldon and a quarter.
Yeah.
You know, I have a good idea for you, Sheldon and Kriv.
What's that?
oh yeah? What's that?
Have you ever heard of poaching?
I mean,
Poaching. Is that when
Or-
you steal other people's workers? Because I've done that a lot.
Eggs?
No. I was going to say there are lovely horns here. Why don't we take them and give them to you to sell?
That's exactly what I was thinking. I could earn a few gold off these horns. It'd be a pretty good way to start a business again.
horns are very good for helping make weaponry. Same thing with even those freaking feathers. They can help with like arrows and shit. And he finally like
Indeed.
kind of like sits up with a grudge, just like, oh, that still hurts.
Or you could gnaw on it.
It could also gnaw on it, yeah.
Would you like a hand pulling this horn out? Or would you rather me just pull it straight out for you?
Toby,
It-
remembering how Slarg did that with the tusk. He'll do it. I know he will.
Well, if you can leave it intact, that'd be great.
Great. Now watch my magnificent behavior. Hey, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Can I possibly use my chef's tools and maybe some sort of check to carefully and methodically get the horn off without damaging it?
Yeah, we could try that. Go ahead and make me a chef's tools check.
Thanks. That's a 19, not an advantage.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to just kind of like get into the soft flesh around the head and just start to kind of cut it loose from the skull. And while you're in there, you notice something. You notice underneath the skin, kind of like almost attached to the skull, a little sheet of metal
Wow.
with a tiny blinking light.
Is the horn off safely?
The horn is off safely.
I'm going to hand it to Sheldon and then reach my hand into the metal.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
thank
just like
you.
a tiny little sheet of metal that is on the Godmane's skull.
Slarg, what are you doing? Looking like you're
Taking
reaching
things
inside
that
the
don't
brain.
belong to me.
Kriv is gonna meander over to Sheldon and it's like, here, you want me to carry that? That looks.
Oh,
a
if you
little
could,
big."
thank you very much.
Yeah. And then Kriv is just gonna lift it up, kind of just prop it on both his shoulders, because the horns are probably big enough to do that.
Yeah, the horn's very light, mostly just made out of kind of like hollow bone, but awkward to carry due to its size and shape.
Yeah, so he's just gonna prop it over, like across his shoulders, and then just like even like draping his arm for it, just to kind of rest and chill.
Mhm.
Let the pectorals stretch a little bit.
Hey DM, what is
Yes,
this
player.
metal?
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Thanks. That is a 6.
You are not really sure. It appears to be like a small metal device. Appears to be like two little pieces of metal enclosed on each other, almost grafted onto the skull, with a tiny blinking light that is kind of on like a
Yeah.
little stick.
Can I take it?
You can try to pry it out. Yeah, make me an athletics check.
Thanks. 17.
Yeah, you're able to pry it out of the skull.
I found something that doesn't belong to me.
I mean, when do you not? What the fuck is that?
What'd
He's
you
just looking
find?
at us like the. Just
I
quirks
know
an
what it-
eyebrow.
I know what it is.
What is it, Slarg?
It belongs to me now.
You know,
I
I'm
know what
very,
it
very
is.
Slarg thinking.
Mine.
Slarg.
You know what? At this point, you deserve a trophy. Take it.
Yeah. That would have been horrible to eat.
Definitely not edible.
I am
Yeah,
adding one
Toby-
metal. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I was
Toby
just
didn't
simply.
say anything.
I was just adding a metal doohickey to my inventory.
Very good.
Toby is very obviously kind of watching you pocket that, a little bit concerned, but he's not gonna fight Slarg. Slarg does deserve a trophy.
You would lose.
What?
Correct.
He said, I don't want to fight Slarg, and I said, you will lose.
I will lose, that's true.
Hey,
Okay.
DM,
Yes, player.
can I take this thing's head?
Yeah. Do you want to do it clean or do you want to do it brutal?
Considering everybody thinks me a brute who will just randomly stab, I need to defy expectations and take it cleanly now.
Okay, make me a survival check.
Great. That is a 6.
Yeah, so about
Wow.
that.
Nice.
Something about the way that, like, you're like, yeah, they do think of me as a brute. Oops. My hand slipped. The head is off with a good chunk of the neck still attached, just kind of loosely hanging. It's pretty nasty to look at.
Oh, Slarg, you could have been more careful with that.
Why?
Toby's watching this. Good job, Slarg.
Look at.
Thanks, Toby.
What is
Ugh.
happening? Why are you two agreeing on things?
I mean, if
you
Yeah.
scare
he's
me
gonna-
when you agree with him.
Sheldon, we can't be all beacons of negativity around here. Have some hope, why don't you?
the god name's
mean-
dead. That's a positive, right, guys?
I mean, yeah, it's dead. I just. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
poor
think I
Sheldon.
was that bad of a joker.
Slarg doing something weird with the corpse is not out of character. I'm
Sorry,
Just
I just choked on my chicken. Sorry.
don't die.
Dude,
No,
Don't
it's
die.
monkey,
choking
not
your chicken like this? That's crazy.
Oh, that's crazy.
We've come
Uh,
full circle.
First the DM jerks it, and then oh
Oh
I
boy.
don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is a monkey. It's not a chicken.
boy, I'm a minor.
Is there gold in them
No.
there hills?
Monkey.
Okay, I'll let you handle that, Slarg and Sheldon and Griffin. I'm just gonna look around at the camp. Are you
Great.
guys okay if I let Zero know the plan, and I guess we'll butcher the rest of it at their place?
Wouldn't it be
Yeah, probably a
funnier
good
to make it a surprise?
That would be funnier, but also I think we would be dead.
Why?
They would. Okay. I would be dead. You would live, Slarg.
Thanks.
I want. Yeah, Toby's not making this through without laughing and just out of this sheer what the fuck. I'm okay. I'm gonna go check out the camp. You guys take care of that, and I'll let Zero know. And remember, no weapons. We're putting them into the bag of holding. Okay?
What's a weapon?
You have your fist. That's a weapon. Don't raise them, please.
I can't put those in the bag of holding.
You can't, but don't punch them. I don't think you will, but now that I've said it, I hope you don't think that's a challenge, because I know you could do it, and that's not really a challenge then, right?
Thanks. Now that you've admitted that it wouldn't be a challenge, I can no longer do it.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna look at the camp now. Hey, DM, what's in the camp?
The Isla Brisket camp?
Yes.
Okay. So, going through the
If anyone wants
camp,
to help.
yeah, go ahead and make me an investigation check. There are a few things that you'll notice without it, but you might be able to pick up on some other things.
Cool. Does anyone want to come over here and investigation with me?
No,
Sure.
I want to eat
I'm
the monkey.
not proficient with it, but I can certainly.
I'll come with you.
Who's the smartest in our group? I've got a 0.
Oh,
Me.
I got.
Probably
I have
smart.
I've got a 1 in intelligence.
I've got the 1 too.
Okay, who gets the brain cell today? I'll help you.
Who got the brain cell?
In order to give
Uh,
advantage, I'm going to say that you have to have the actual proficiency, but if you guys want to make, like, separate checks on your own.
Oh,
I don't mind making a separate check.
I don't mind
separate
making
checks
separate
work.
checks.
Since
Separate
you
checks
all
work.
can't handle this, let me help one of you.
I mean, I thought separate checks was fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, I will
Oh, yeah,
help
my
Toby then.
Paliora is. Paliora is
Uh,
a beautiful thing if you're
Wait,
within 10 feet of me.
You're helping me?
Paliora wouldn't apply to a skill check unless it's something from that specific paladin.
That's right. I don't
But
think.
yes, Paladin Aura is a beautiful thing.
It is a wonderful, wonderful.
So,
You guys
we
can get
currently...
guidance because we're actively doing it.
Yeah, so we currently have a 10.
I crit.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking go, Kriv!
Let's go! He was so close to fucking death. He is on point today.
So,
Like, I ain't gonna
Uh,
fucking die this time.
first, I'm going to start with the things that you notice immediately. A journal that is on the floor, open. Looks to have a couple of pages kind of crumpled, but not quite torn out. Seems like they were writing
Okay.
something when the Godmane attacked them, as the page is also slightly stained with blood.
Oh, lovely.
With-
Curve will kneel down. Oh, go ahead.
With a 21, you also find a
Aha.
a pair of sending stones.
Ooh.
And you also managed to find a vial, not a vial, a like full-on jar that has been kind of made into a bit of a terrarium with some of the same flowers that you had seen falling from the sky.
He'll
there's, like-
first pocket the Paris sending stones. That's gonna come in handy later. And then he'll have the journal in hand and the terrarium jar in the other. Kind of just turns around. Hey, got some useful shit over here. He'll first close the book like gingerly, so that way he doesn't accidentally like rip up any more pages. Got a journal over here. Looks like whatever they were cataloging before. Monkey Man over there just kind of trying to destroy shit. Got. I don't know what this is, but it looks like they were trying to preserve those flower things. And then, it's in my pocket here. If anybody wants to fish it out, go ahead. I don't give a shit. Paris sending stones. So, yeah. They might be useful.
The rest of the
Sounds
items in the
great.
campsite seem to be mostly like harsh weather clothing, some food, water skins, and some actually fine wine.
Said
So
lion?
this camp looks pretty
Yeah.
undisturbed.
No, the camp is pretty fucked. It seems like the Godmane hasn't had much interest in it ever since it killed the people who were here. Because you do see no trace of the people aside from bloodstains in the tent and on the pages. Seems like some stuff got messed up in the brawl, but doesn't look like he's really been destroying it ever since. More likely just
So-
collateral damage.
So this is the second Isle Brisga camp that we found, right?
This is the same one.
Oh, it's the same
That's
one.
the same one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't think we were in the monkey's territory. That confused me. Okay.
Originally we weren't, and this was just a battle map because I was using the other coffee stain map for something. But I'm gonna
Right.
shenanigans things.
This makes it so much
Lovely.
nicer.
Yes. So, give me the bag. We'll go ahead and preserve these in the bag of holding. I got the parasending stone, so we can at least communicate to whoever we need to, wherever these
Yeah.
sending stones need to
Mind
go.
if I have the other half?
Yeah, and then he's gonna kind of like first put the terrarium gingerly into the bag of holding, and then pull out one of the sending stones to give to Toast.
Cool. It'll be nice to be able to communicate long distance. Hopefully we
Yeah.
won't have to split up.
Ugh, we'll see what happens, but who knows? And then he'll start also like moving the journal. Looks like they were trying to finish some other like log or something, and that's when the Godmane came in. So there are a couple of pages in here that are like kind of ripped, but they're not ripped out of the journal. They're crumpled, but we'll still probably be able to read out of it.
Yeah, we need to take a look at that.
Yeah.
That's kind of... I guess not. I guess the White Coats really just wanted them gone if they didn't take anything over here. Shouldn't be
Yeah, I
surprising,
mean-
but man, it makes my skin crawl.
I mean, useful information like that to try to take back to Isla Brisca. I would think that would have gotten destroyed, but who knows?
No signs of bodies, right, Black Cat? Just blood?
No signs of bodies.
Okay. Is there a large splat somewhere where the Godbane definitely threw someone up and it came down?
Yeah. There's a few. Couple of them belong to
Yeah.
Kriv.
Yeah. Yeah.
No bodies.
Kind of
though.
being used to being a projectile now at this point.
But yeah, no
I
bodies.
mean, with the horns and all. Yeah. Is there anything else of note around the camp that I could spot?
With your 21, you notice something not in the camp, but a bit to the north. In the lake that the camp is kind of bordering on.
Okay.
Like over here.
Yeah. On kind of the northern side, away from all of the monkey noises. You notice a small boat, and you notice something else probably around, 50-ish feet off the shore. What at first looked to be maybe like a log or a rock sticking out of the water, does appear to be one of the missing bodies.
Oh, shit.
Just floating there.
Kriv does point this out. Looks like we might have a body.
Oh,
Right.
God.
Yeah. Looks like one of them either tried to escape or became a projectile like I did.
Okay. They almost definitely trapped it, right? They put it in a really
Possibly.
obvious area in the middle of an open clearing. There's no way. We have to get him back, though.
If we even
this-
can, we don't know how long it's been here.
This body it's not quite in a clearing, it's kind of floating in the water.
Oh, okay. So maybe not set up like that.
So you said he's about like 50 feet out.
Yeah, about 50 feet off the shore.
Okay.
Okay. I want to try to. I kind of want to try to like wade in either if I'm even like tall enough for it to like stay afloat and try to get the body back to shore, whether
Not
it's by just swimming in the water or by boat.
Yeah, wading out wouldn't really be possible. It is after about maybe 20 feet or so, it gets up to your neck and it seems to just get deeper after that. If you wanted to
Okay,
take the
yeah,
little
no,
lifeboat, then that would be
I'd
no
rather
issue.
take the boat. Yeah, I'll probably just take the boat.
Yeah, Toby's calling out to Slarg. Hey, Slarg, we found a body. You can't have it, but it's over here. Come over here.
Oh, I was lost in thought. Hey,
Hmm.
DM,
Yeah.
can I get big and just walk out there?
I'm sorry,
I'm
what was that?
already out there. Let
I'm
me
sorry,
do
what was
my
that?
thing.
I didn't hear you.
Oh, I wanted to grow large and just walk out there.
Can you push the boat for Kriv?
Yeah.
Just push the boat.
Okay, so Kriv goes to get into the boat, and you just give it a big old shove.
Oh shit!
I
Thanks.
just walk with it.
Oh fuck! Oh okay. Thanks.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want you to feel unimportant. Everybody has solace in life, finding their own meaning.
Gee, thanks.
Black Cat, can I perception check around them?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Could I inspiration that?
You sure can.
Okay. Again with advantage. Where is this? Perception. Bonk. So 18 plus 2. Wow, shitty rolls.
Shitty rolls. However, you do see, as they're making their way out there, a large shadow under the water that's kind of like not quite circling, but maintaining a bit of a distance.
Yeah, Toby's gonna call out. Hold on, guys. There's something in the water.
Oh shit! Fuck. All right. Okay. And he's like he's kind of like holding his arms out to like keep himself steady in the boat. Okay. The fuck do you think is in the water then?
I don't know. How big is it, Black Cat?
Judging by the shadow itself is at least 10 feet.
Ooh, that's pretty large.
Pretty big.
Okay, warning you, there's a 10-foot shadow in the water.
Hey, DM.
Yes, player.
Punch it.
Can I do a small series of events?
Oh no.
Perhaps Lemony Snicket. What would you like to do?
I'd like to click my boots together, grab Kriv, run to the body, grab it, and possibly run back.
Okay. The shape does not move towards you. In fact, as you begin sprinting, it kind of like moves a little bit away. Its movement's getting a bit quicker as it seems to be observing.
Cool. Like once I get to the body, Kriv will scoop it up and just carry it bridal style, as Kriv is getting carried by Slark back. I
Right.
imagine this body is probably bloated for however long
It is.
it's been in the water. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it is
pretty
bloated.
nasty. It's nasty.
The skin is not doing too good.
Nah.
Yeah. It is
Ugh,
gross.
that is the way to go.
And then I click my boots again so I don't lose any more time.
Yeah.
Cool.
And as you run back to the shore, this bloated elven body wearing what appears to be expedition gear from the Arcane Academy of Isla Brisca. Seems to have been dead for a while. You notice that the left side of its skull is caved in.
Probably landed on his head. I can see that.
Oh, Lisa's family will have
Some form of peace. Yeah.
peace. Could I go over and gentle repose the body?
You can. The body is already pretty fucked, but it will not be getting any worse.
Yay!
Cool.
And I
Are we
guess
putting the
probably
body in the bag?
in the bag. And
In the
I'm
bag.
gonna respectfully cover their face probably with something and maybe wrap them up nicely and respectfully in a tarp or something. Or a blanket
Okay.
or whatever they have.
Yeah, very respectfully before you shove it into a bag.
It's a nice glide into a pocket dimension, I'll have you know.
A pocket dimension full of random junk.
There's also
Yep.
another body in there, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
That's right, we have another body still.
How many more bodies do you have to put in the bag of holding for it to be legally considered a mass grave?
At least 6.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh.
So morbid.
I bet Slorg knows. I'm not asking.
Do you mean the graveyard of holding?
We could always ask him what happened, but we'll worry about that later. Arcane Academy will be able to help.
Yeah.
Good eye, Criff.
Thanks. I mean, gotta be vigilant when you got anybody and everybody on your back. So gotta have to sometimes.
Did it look like there was any personal belongings, anything like that, Black Cat, around? Taking those two.
Take all the
Yeah, you'd be able to find like a couple of broken picture frames in the camp. One of them appears to have a slight resemblance to the corpse you just dragged out of the water. With a couple of other people who seems to have been like a painting that was done in preparation for this journey, like kind of in celebration of it.
Oof. Didn't age well. Yeah, Toby's gonna take anything like that, and also I'm gonna take down their flag and take it with us.
Mhm.
Okie doke. Into the bag.
into the bag.
Alright. Anything else?
I think that should be about it. Honestly, the journal, the Terraria, those are probably going to be our big keys of, any information about this.
Yeah.
We should probably, we got what we came for, we get back to Zero, and his people do what we need there and go.
Yeah, sounds good. Hey, Slarg, you ready to head out?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'll let Zero know. And I'm gonna cast Sending to Zero. Zero, our plan worked. The Godmane is dead. We're bringing it along to Butcher, but I don't know if eating it is a good idea.
Is that the end
I
of your
mean-
sending?
That was my sending.
Okay. You hear a slightly confused and panicky voice. How are you in my head?
We've been over this, Zero. I did this with you when you were back at camp. You forgot.
Oh, right. I forgot that was just the I forgot that wasn't just the telepathy. Then no, he isn't that confused about it.
That's cute. now.
You killed the Godmane. I'll let the elders know.
Cool. Okay, everyone. Weapons into the bag, too, I guess. Kriv, Sheldon. You killed the Godmane? No, it was all Slarg. I'll be sure to clarify.
Yeah, I don't think you understand. Look at the gif I put right after.
Correct! That's what it's
Correct!
Hold on, I'm going to the chat. Hell yeah.
Just response, you killed the Godmane? Correct!
So,
I can't respond.
everybody putting their weapons in the bag. Is there anybody who is not putting their weapons in the bag?
Sheldon is
Yes.
keeping his pistol.
Oh, don't
is
keep the
keeping his
pistol.
sword. Kriv is keeping his sword on his.
Okay,
He-
you
he-
two. You two.
Look,
If you're not gonna take off your weapons, we can't walk inside. Zero was
Look.
really clear about that. And
then
Sheldon,
I will stand guard.
the gun is the weapon that the people here use to kill them with in Force into the Silence. The gun's like the one thing that you should put away.
All right. Look. I think Kriv should keep his weapon so we have something to defend ourselves with in case things go south. I'm just
let
trying to
me
look out for
stay-
all of it.
Just let me stay outside the village. That's fine. Stand guard. If something happens, I have ascending.
You know,
Okay?
I don't want to
I
put
am
more
not taking this
weapons
off
in
my
there.
back. I am not taking this off my back.
Sheldon will then put his gun away then.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll take the bag with us then.
That's fine. Just
Okay. Well, stay
Nobody touches
safe. Let us know.
Yeah.
It's Slarg. Slarg, when you say you're not putting your weapons away, are you talking about your fists?
Yeah,
You can keep those.
thanks.
Okay. Everyone ready?
yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Great. I want to drag it.
Cool.
Do you
Okay.
do you have fistful of cubed meat?
No, we can butcher it when we're there.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you, Slarg. You listened.
I had a moment of reflection.
You sure did, Slarg.
Please
Toby
forgive
was
me.
reading that.
I got emotional. Please forgive me. You will not see such a thing on this journey again.
All right. So,
Internally, Toby's going, he'll feel it, though. He'll feel it.
Yeah.
one side, I think a spider was just trying to crawl up on my hand.
Oh, no.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
no.
been a few spiders in the house, and I feel like I just saw a little bit of movement next to my hand. My room's kind of dark. One sec. No,
Oh,
we
shit.
good.
Stream collab.
With the spooter.
With the spooter.
Ain't no
The
way.
spooter.
All right. So, Jesus Christ, stream collab. Yeah. So, everybody except for Kriv then heading to. Well, I'm guessing Kriv is still going, just kind of staying on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Heading in the direction of the camp that Zero had told you his people were at. And as you approach, you see torches lit on the perimeter. And you see the occasional humanoid shape. And as you approach, are you attempting to be stealthy in any way?
I have a dead body.
You
yeah,
do.
I don't don't think with the Godmane being dragged, hitting every single rock in the bump, there's no
Actually,
way.
I'm trying to be as loud as possible.
He probably
Ma-
is. He's enjoying this.
Make a reverse stealth check. So
A
as
16 to be loud.
hell yeah,
Wow.
brother.
My jungle now.
Well,
As you approach, making quite a bit of noise, pretty big scene carrying something so large. You hear voices speaking in that same language that you just don't quite understand. The voices sound almost panicked. Not really panicked, more very excitable. Like there's a lot of emotions going on. And the people who had been standing guard start to converge on your location. And
Hey DM,
yeah,
can I hold out the head of the monkey to give to one of them?
yeah, as they kind of break through the trees, keeping a little bit of a distance from you, you hold out the head of the Godmane. And among the crowd of voices, nobody steps forward to grab it just yet, but among the crowd of voices, you hear a younger one that sounds familiar. As Zero comes running out of the trees with a much older looking person in tow, their body completely covered by these plants, these like vines and flowers growing underneath their skin. And as they approach, he's just kind of pulling at this person's arm and pointing to the corpse of the Godmane.
I'm gonna cast tongues on myself.
Oh, please post tongues for me.
There it is. I can understand their spoken language and they can understand mine.
Okay. So,
Uh,
as you are casting it on yourself, you pick up. It takes a second as your body is like your mind adjusts. And then suddenly you're able to hear in Zero's voice, See, I told you. They did it. They saved us. We don't have to be afraid anymore. And the older figure just kind of looks at you all silently. And
Hello.
then, as you speak in their language, they seem taken aback for a moment. And go ahead.
No, go on.
The majority of their talking quickly dies down. And the elder just looks at you. Dangerous strangers. Interesting. Most strangers we see only cause more problems. Do you seek to cause trouble?
We're actually leaving tomorrow, hopefully, for good. We don't want trouble. We were sent here on a rescue mission because our people sent others here to research the island. And the white coats, those people in the white coats, killed them.
Yes.
For exploring. And we were sent to rescue them because our people didn't know. We don't want trouble. We're gonna leave soon. But we met Zero and he was very nice. And I want to help you guys before we leave. We have supplies, we have water, stuff that we don't need to take with us home. And you can have them. Because our people are coming on a ship. And we'll be leaving.
You did meet Zero. You also met 13. My son.
Oh.
Yeah.
I would like to sit and have a drink with you all and discuss the future now that you have changed this land.
Sounds good. Okay, just warning, I can't talk like I'm not even doing Toby's voice. It just clicked to me. I wasn't even doing the voice. I
all
wasn't even
good.
talking like my character. I can't talk like this for long. Apparently. In character, out of character. I always slide out of it.
What is out of character?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's all mixing together. This island has a strange effect on people.
I just cast some magic, so I can't naturally speak your language, but let's talk.
Then allow me to make things very simple for all of you, he says in common.
Oh. Toby.
Hey, can you take this head?
I
First thing he realizes when he can speak common.
absolutely not. I would ask that
Please.
you take that far away from here.
Oh. Why do I even bother?
Oh, that makes things easy. Toby is still speaking the same language as he was speaking before, because tongues doesn't change the amount of languages that you are speaking. Everyone can still understand me.
Yeah.
Actually, I wouldn't
Meanwhile,
notice the shift, probably.
Meanwhile, the people around in, like, Zero's people, the flower people, seem to look at this man with a bit of confusion, as if they did not know. And he is just going to start walking towards camp and saying in their language once again, Zero, bring us some tea.
Can you please take the head?
Slarg is like
He's gonna
now
keep trying to-
expecting everyone can speak it in Slarg's head, so he's probably going person to person in common. Can you take this? Can you take this?
I don't think you realize I've been trying to hand off this the entire time.
He's been
Yes,
trying
and
to pawn off the head the entire time.
you have been, and none of them have been accepting. As the chief is walking away, one person will grab the head and a couple more will start dragging the body away from camp.
Wait, I was going to eat that. Toby, can you tell them I
Okay.
want to eat that?
Toby's kind of watching this. Hey, excuse me. It's kind of waving at them.
Yes, outsider.
My friend wants to butcher it and take trophies. If you could not discard it for the time being, we'd appreciate it. But you
He
can
can
bring it away.
he can pick it up outside of our camp.
Oh, sounds good. There's one of our friends is out there, by the way. And he's describing Kriv with horns. Say Zero met him. And say that he was worried about intruders, so he's out there with his sword. I'll let him know.
Okay.
And could I actually coordinate with them to bring it back to Kriv if they are accepting of that with the sending stone? Actually, sending stone is once per day. I can't do that, right?
Yeah, it's only once per day. But yeah, you can point out the general direction that Kriv is, and they will begin dragging the body in that direction. Kriv, after a few minutes, you hear a few people struggling with what Slark had carried by him, or dragged by himself, as 3 of these flower people kind of come through the trees carrying a corpse.
And it's the God-made corpse. Oh shit. Okay. And he just kind of like, it's not like a super rush over, but he does kind of come over to help out. Hey, here, let me help. I'm guessing this is supposed to come to me. I know what's going on.
Blah 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 blah.
Shit, that's right. Can't even speak my language. Fuck. He will actually kind of like drag it, like towards the spot where he's kind of been patrolling at. And when they get there, he'll hold a hand up to like I guess it's like a signal to stop. And then kind of make how can I come up with a thank you gesture?
So what actually happens is that they're just going to set it down, and they're just going to walk away from you.
Oh, okay. You know what? Okay.
They don't seem to
have a
have
Godman
much
corpse with me.
patience for the different
No.
hand signs you're trying to do, and they simply walk away.
Okay. Okay. Good talk. Yeah. And he's just gonna prop himself up against the Godmane body, just like, oh, I have a monkey body now next to me. Great. Lovely.
I'm
And
sorry,
just
hold
take my
on.
patrol.
I need to address something real quick. Baby, 13 is now -6 is crazy. That's win.
Oh,
That's my partner.
that's
That
crazy.
That is wild.
Wild.
So, yes, they're just going to leave the body there with you. And if you could please make me a perception check just while you're out there. Just for
Sure.
fun.
Just for funsies. Got it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Where is it? Perception. That's not nearly as good. No,
Ah.
that's a 4.
Yeah.
I don't think I have inspiration anywhere.
Yeah, so,
Oh.
fun thing. You are very distracted by the corpse of the Godmane as it is still glowing pretty brightly.
Oh.
It's just an awful creature to fight, but without it
That's
actively
glorious.
trying to murder you.
That's actually kind of glorious.
Yeah, there's a weird beauty to it.
He's just kind of like standing there looking at it, crossing his has his bewildered look of just, huh. That's actually kind of pretty.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh
Shit.
god, Crib. Oh,
He
So-
will at least pluck a feather or two that is like poking out of his back as it's his own trophies, even though he
Yeah.
almost died by this thing.
Yeah. You can go ahead and add a couple
Yeah.
of Godmane feathers to your inventory if you'd like.
Oh,
And
fuck
now
yeah.
back inside of the camp, as the elder takes you guys, or at least leads you, depending on if you choose to follow or not, into what appears to be a relatively nice but definitely primitive looking hut. Almost reminiscent of like a Viking longhouse, but not that advanced in technology. Just like a large, like, gathering hall.
okay, I'm
Um,
sorry. I just had
yeah.
a realization. And the ship might have sailed, and you can see if it has. I think we got caught up and we didn't take the gun and stuff off of the white coat. Could we do that to say we have that?
Yeah, we can just say that you guys grabbed the gun.
Okay, cool.
He had an additional 2 bullets in the gun, plus an additional, I'm gonna say 30 on him.
Oh wow, okay. Wow.
Huh.
Wow.
Cool.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. Inside this hut.
Yeah,
You know-
inside of the hut, there are quite a few people dressed in what appears to just be like very nice clothing. Seems to be like some kind of like almost ceremonial outfit or like how do I put this? Basically like wait staff or servants. Setting up what appears to be like a small meal. And there's also Zero there, very meticulously pouring some tea. And
Bread.
oh,
Oh, sorry. Don't
Oh,
let me
you-
interrupt you.
basically, as you all enter and as the meal is set out, the man will gesture to everyone in the room except for you all and Zero, and tell them in their native tongue to leave them.
Toby's kind of keeping his head down, just kind of raise his hand, waving to the people in, and will kind of come in, get comfortable.
You know, Bread, this whole thing has been really disheartening. You might not be able to tell it through the false facade, but I was really excited to eat that thing. These people don't share that excitement. This has got to be about the 17th worst day of my life.
What
Oh,
happened
come
to
on.
the other 16?
I didn't get to eat the monkey, so they placed lower.
Like, what's the other 16?
I got laid off once.
I see.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're looking for work?
Hold on. I'm just gonna.
Shut-
He's just gonna reach into his pocket and pull out an insignia. You know, I used to be a soldier, right?
So you got the
You're trying to
qualification.
recruit?
Hey man, look, I see someone strong. I feel like they could be on my side, you know? Could use some help.
Aren't you
You know-
supposed to be mad at me right now?
Former cops
Listen-
aren't the problem.
listen,
It's current
I may-
cops we have an issue with.
Look, I may not be happy with you right now, but I do say you do bring you are a valuable asset to my company if you decide to join.
Hey, are you guys doing this like inside with me in front of the elder?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Toby's gonna just kind of hear this business transaction, and the elder is like still right here, right?
My bad.
He
I am so
is-
sorry.
He is.
Yeah, you can continue, Toby. I apologize.
No,
My
to
business
you,
instinct kicked
everyone's
in.
talking a different language. You can
You
keep
know-
on talking.
Sheldon, you are one of the worst people I've ever met. You have lied about most things you've ever done. You have a fragile
Eh.
ego, and everything I say to you seems to rub you the wrong way.
You sound
You're
like you sound like
actually
my two. Wait, you sound like my two ex-wives.
You know, all of that being said, working with you doesn't sound like the worst thing ever.
Oh my god.
Are you
That-
gonna marry him too?
That's me using to my. I mean, Larry's not that bad looking.
Wait,
you know?
you're going to actually do
Oh
it?
my. Oh my god.
I am so sorry. Toby's turning to the elder. He's like raising a hand. I am so sorry.
No, you're not.
Behave.
No.
Thank you, Zero. Toby's probably accepting some tea.
Yeah, Toby Zero just kind of like very hesitantly looking around as if like looking for permission, and the elder will just kind of nod, and he'll go around and start pouring everyone a glass of tea. There are cups on the table already set up with like tea leaves and what appears to be like a few sets of, or a few varieties of like dried berries. And just sets those and allows them to steep, and goes back to stand behind the elder, who just kind of clears his throat listening to all this. If you're all quite finished with business transactions that would, in all likelihood, may not come to pass, I unfortunately need to address the fact that you have irrevocably changed the landscape of our home. I understand that you're not from here. However, I would like you to question something for a brief moment. There are quite a lot of us. I'm sure you saw that as you entered. The Godmane was frightening, yes, but it was not unstoppable. We may take a few losses, but we could have slain it. Did it ever come across your mind as to why we allowed it to rule?
Yes, actually, it did.
Yeah, it was probably the only thing keeping the scientists away.
He was talking to us in common, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason that we did not try to slay the Godmane is because, aside from its occasional journeys outside of its own territory, it usually kept to itself, only hunting things that directly seemed to challenge it. Without it, other things may attempt to take its place. It is not the only creature capable of giving us a threat. I understand why you did it. However, it will have consequences. So I hope that you understand that I am not so keen to celebrate.
I understand.
What do I have to do to get you all out of here as soon as possible?
Nothing.
Black Cat, how many days do we have left?
One day.
Just one more day? One day. We're out of here tomorrow. Our people are coming on a ship. They're arriving south of here on the coast. And we're gonna hop on.
They will be
Slarg.
ambushed.
Toby kind of looks to Slarg. And kind of looks down. And kind of smiles a little bit confidently.
No, they won't be ambushed, I can guarantee you that.
How can you be so sure?
I'm here.
We have a plan to break off and get on the ship before they even realize we're coming. Slarg's really fast.
Yeah.
He points to Slarg.
You know, I could have killed that thing on my own.
So as far as your role in getting us off... I'm so sorry,
Yeah?
the goofy energy is taking over me! Oh no, I'm getting canceled now! Oh no! Oh no!
We aren't planning on getting you off. We'd actually rather you went here to begin with.
You know, while Toast recovers, I think it's really important to admire the fact that I was able to single-handedly kill it with no help at all.
You say that you are fast.
Yes.
Have you met the leader of the White Coats?
Yeah, he shot me.
He is also quite fast.
I'm faster.
If you believe so, then I hope for your sake that it is true.
I don't believe so, I know so.
With all the trouble that we've caused you on this island, by doing this, by meeting Zero and 13, I don't want you to feel like you have to get involved in our business any further.
I don't. At this point, I'm quite curious as to what you can do, however.
You know, the one thing I have going for me is I'm like the fastest guy around. If he somehow beats me, that will crush my demeanor, and I think I'll be heartbroken. To the point of I'll take an oath of silence for probably 10 minutes.
That seems like it would be excruciating for you.
It would be. You see, I really like hearing my own voice.
I couldn't tell.
When he chooses to, he can be silent like the dead, though. Slarg, I'm trying to match your energy for once.
Slarg is just gonna put the
I-
symbol up.
A symbol?
Yeah, the putting his finger over his mouth for shuing. Yeah.
You're aura farming right now. You're mewing. Slarg just built different. He's
You know,
fast, I'm
I wasn't-
faster. He starts mewing.
I wasn't sure about you at first, but I have to admit, you look pretty cool right now.
He's just gonna shush the elder.
Oh, my mistake. No,
This is too unserious.
This is one way to end like a one shot.
Nah,
If-
I'd win.
All right, moment of silence over.
if you do intend to leave, know that you will be competing with the Whitecoats. You are not the first to land here. You are not the first to believe they could leave.
Yeah, about that though. Seems like people have been in and out of here. Our researchers. He's pulling out the flag of Isle Brisca that they took and kind of pointing to it. You've only seen one group with how many people? With blank amount of people with this
So
flag?
far. Yes, we've only seen one group of 8 with that flag. They stomped through the forest as if they owned the place. And then we heard the screams coming from the ziggurat. Or around the ziggurat.
Yeah, apparently the White Coat ambushed them, took out most of them, and whoever didn't got taken by the Godmane. So the story goes, and how the scene looked.
I would
So-
believe it. They don't seem to like when people poke around in their territory. They keep us here like cattle, and if we attempt to explore and look anywhere that we are, as they have deemed it, not welcome, they don't come back. They freely take from our people, freely give us new ones, new mouths to feed, with no assistance, no explanation on how we're supposed to get the extra food to serve them.
Food? They're starving you.
We've found ways to make do. But yes, they have salted some of our fields, those that were closer to their territory, in an attempt to corral us. At this point, the spirit of many has been broken, and we're just attempting to survive.
You want me to kill them?
If you believe you can,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm meaning to ask, you speak common. What's your story?
They take us. They break us. And then they let us loose once again. However, I am different. I have something else in my head, a presence not my own, that has reminded me of bits and pieces of my old life. The secrets, the memories that they take from us, they're not stolen, they're just locked away.
Do you know why you're here? The experimentation. Did they ever tell you about that?
I don't know why, but I do remember the procedure. I remember being strapped down to a table. I remember being gagged so that way my screams wouldn't interrupt their process. I remember them cutting me open, taking parts out, putting new parts in.
I guess they put a metal plate in your head? Slark found one inside the Godmane.
Yeah, I got it right here. And I'm just gonna pull it out.
I'm unfamiliar with this.
It's in your head. You
It's
have a metal
flashing, right?
plate in your head.
It is still flashing, yes.
For all I know, they probably know where this is.
He'll start kind of reaching around and rubbing on the back of his head. And just... I don't feel anything, and just running his hand over his head.
No, you have to knock on it. Give it a little tap tap.
I don't think knocking
I'm
on
not
it
going
is
to
gonna...
do that.
Yeah.
I just think it would work.
He's going to insight check you.
Toby is actively shaking his head no.
That is a 14. Do you truly believe this?
Yes,
Toby is shaking his head no.
I truly do believe if I were to walk over there and tap him on his head with a knocking symbol, I would hear where the metal plate is.
I pull
Zero,
out
come
my
here for a
Smith's
moment.
tool.
He begins speaking their language once again. Toby is the only one able to understand. Just, Zero, come here for a moment. And Zero walks over and he just starts kind of just tap, 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 tap on the back of Zero's head. I
No.
still...
Yours, not his.
is going to let out a disgraced sigh. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, are you messing with me?
Telepathically in the elder's head. He does that. Please don't. He's a goofy guy.
You have to understand, through a process of elimination, I found this in the Godmane's head. It was experimented on using logic and reason. If you were experimented on, you probably have one in there too.
Hey, if you can speak common, can you read the same things that the whitecoats can? Toby's gonna pull out the whitecoat notebook and show it to them.
And he
I'm...
is going to... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, fine. I'll go. He'll start... He'll kind of look over it. Can understand bits and pieces. I haven't read this tongue in some time. I'm sorry, it's a bit rusty. Looks like something about... And he's just kind of going over it. Something about creating a living weapon.
Living weapon. That's a
Something
journal
that
from the White
will...
Coats.
Something that will obey their will. Not their will. Their will? Not the Whitecoats. They speak of something else.
I'm going to guess there's a multitude of these angels and they serve a higher power or reasoning.
That makes sense. I'm gonna
Usually what I say does.
confidence. I'm gonna fill the elder in on what our good friend, what's his face, White Coat Man, told us about the White Coats, with the angel visiting, checking in, and the experiments on the people. And also at the same time, I'm gonna share that the White Coats also seem to have memories of their past selves that they can't quite piece together, and describe the White Coat that thought that the angel was holding their daughter hostage, but wasn't sure.
And as he is kind of taking in that information and reading, whatever it is they're making, it doesn't seem that they're entirely sure either. It seems like they're also being kept in the dark.
I know what they want.
What's that, Slark?
A really big dragon. Because who doesn't want a dragon?
They
So
wanted a
true.
big dragon. Then all they had to do was find a way to tame the flower beast instead of the godmane.
No, you don't understand. It has to be bigger. It's like a
Ah.
really big dragon.
So, the flower beast. I think I saw that flying overhead, but we never encountered it.
It
Was really
is...
here?
It has been here longer than I have, at the very least. It is a mostly solitary creature, but benevolent enough. As long as we continue to live, from my understanding, its flowers will continue to feed on us and will keep us alive. I know that as we move, it spreads seedlings. It's a symbiotic relationship. However, I also know that it does not take kindly to people entering its home without its express permission.
Hey, question. Will you guys die if you leave here?
I do not know. No one has managed to successfully, at least. There have been some who have tried to build rafts. We've seen them get destroyed on the horizon.
Do any of you guys want to go, like, with us?
This place is a hell. If you're offering us a way out, I would gladly accept it.
I can only carry, like, one extra of you guys.
We can probably only take one of you. And they can't be heavy.
He is going to turn and look at Zero. You already seem to have some kind of a rapport with the child.
Toby's gonna look at Zero. Hey, Zero. We're leaving soon.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. Wait, just
Uh,
like that? Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna try to stop you guys from leaving.
Oh,
You guys have been speaking common. He doesn't speak common.
Toby's gonna glance back to the elder. Are you implying, though, that maybe Zero could try to come with us?
He is one of the newest of our flock. He would be the least missed, as bad as that sounds. He does not have much of a place among us.
Among Us.
Sus.
Great. I'm on board. I'm on board with this plan. He's the lightest of them all, and he carries the scars of when I killed that other person.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. He does.
so
Sips his tea.
we have 13's body.
Well, it's ashes.
It's not ashes, we have his body.
Oh,
I preserved his body with gentle repose.
oh yeah, that's right.
He's intact. When we met Zero and everything went down, the scuffle resulted in 13's death. But I preserved the body with magic. Should I take it out?
No, it wasn't a scuffle. I killed him.
It was a here. Toby's going to take the bag of holding and slowly pull out 13's body, making sure that the coins remain over his eyes. I placed the coins over his eyes so his spirit doesn't drift. So he's here just like the moment that he passed away. I have resurrection magic that we could try, but from what you described, it sounds like the flower beast is keeping you guys alive, right?
That is correct, from as far as I know.
But
And you.
seedlings-
He looks at Slarg after you had said that you were the one who killed him. My son was a rash young man. However, he was not one who was opposed to listening to reason. I will not sit here and attempt to threaten you, as I am old. My muscles are long past their prime. But I want you to know that when the day comes, I hope that your death is painful.
You know, it's unfortunate because that makes two of us. I really hope one day I have a long and painful death. You might think, oh, it's because I killed your son. No, it's just me.
Very well. Then it seems that the feeling is mutual. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I would appreciate having my son's body back. I can at least return him to the earth if the flower beast does not grant him another chance.
Oh, thank God. The flower beast, when I was sleeping, we were sleeping on the island earlier, and I met the flower beast overhead, not close up. And we took some of the flowers with us. So the flower beast will go back to you and potentially give him another seedling.
It is uncommon for one of us to fall and us to be able to recover the corpse. It isn't especially likely, but I'm not going to say that it's impossible.
We have some of the, I guess, the seedlings. We have some of the flower. We got some of that pollen, too. I'll ask the elder if he wants to see if we can self-pollinate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try. He's not going to get any more dead.
Okay. Okay.
I appreciate it. And he will just have one of the servants grab... Or no, that's right, they left. He will open his hand as if to receive... Never mind. He will open his hand to receive the flowers.
seed!
Yeah, let's
The
not...
seed!
Just hit him with
The
that
seed.
Minecraft. I want your seed, bro.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, Toby hands
I
it over.
can't.
I'm a miner.
Wow.
Well, if you happen to be looking for work, we do have a supply of metal we haven't been able to take advantage of.
Wait. Look.
Did you say metal? I'm a smith.
Now hold on 1 second here. Wait, wait, this is the elder speaking common, right? Just double
Yes.
checking.
Yes.
He's offering the job to Toby, right? That's what I'm
Sure did.
that's what
sure
I'm
did.
Now, I'm pretty sure Toby here wouldn't want to work for you, considering I'm pretty sure he'd want to work for me, isn't that right, Toby?
Oh, I thought you were
Wait,
a
okay.
pet. My
I
mistake.
thought Sheldon discovered oil for a second there.
No.
Oh my god.
Mr. Elder, it's unfortunate because you're correct. He is the pet.
Wait, what did you say?
You're a pet. You have a grand ambition and delusion that you're a crime lord, even though you fantasized it the entire time.
We've taught him wrong as a joke.
Let's see.
He's
Looking
so
for
out of-
his gun.
He's.
Sheldon
I
tries
got
to
it.
aim. Yeah, Sheldon tries to go for his gun, but he doesn't. Like
No,
he's like
no.
no, no. Like he's like his arm is like reaching for his gun in his like pocket, but it's not there, you know. And hold on 1 sec.
It was a joke.
Mine wasn't.
Oh. Well, that is an issue to take up between the two of you.
He has many issues.
My fucking god, I
This
can't.
you all appear to have many issues, and you have dropped them on our doorstep.
Yep.
So, what do you plan to do now?
I want to cook the monkey.
Not you, Slarg. Slarg, he's talking about his dead son.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about you all as a group as a whole.
Okay.
Yeah, I
What
wanna
is
cook
your
the
plan
monkey.
now?
Going home.
Hopefully to cook the monkey.
Oh my fucking god.
You
Clark
are
can't
free.
get the monkey out of his fucking mind.
If you would like to leave to cook the monkey, you are more than welcome to.
I can't with this.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Just like
If you didn't give him
about to
permission,
walk-
he would have done it anyways.
He's just gonna leave.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, there he goes. Anyways,
All right.
as for your son, I'm still here. Don't end the campaign, please.
I like what's going on in the chat just for a quick second. The elder is the group therapist. Yes, at this
He's-
point.
he's really trying
specifically
not to be.
these three.
He's really
But
trying not to
specifically just
be.
these three.
He kind of just wants you to fuck off, but he wants to know what you're doing next.
Toby is trying so hard right now, both to keep it together from Slarg, to communicate professionally, and just in general not to lose it. This would be funny if it wasn't deeply concerning and deeply guilt tripping.
Fucking Christ.
Okay. Okay, serious faces. Serious. This is serious.
D&D serious business.
Serious business. He's going to cook that monkey, and he cooks it really. It's really well done, but in a rare kind of way.
What do you mean by that?
He cooked us boar earlier. It was very tasty. He tenderized it early. I'm not continuing this bit. This is not.
I'm
Serious
still
faces.
stuck on it's very well done, but in a rare kind of way. Oh, you mean he does a really good job. That well
it's a whole,
done.
but it's a really stupid joke about cooking steak.
Understood. Fantastic.
Okay, I thought the elder was interrogating me again, and I was gonna have to explain what steaks were. I don't think they've ever seen a cow.
For the purposes of keeping this game going, they know what a steak is.
I'm glad they understood my jokes. Now, do they find me funny?
But DM, do they understand the intricacies of capitalism?
So what do you all plan to do now?
Monkey.
We're gonna go home.
You're not here anymore.
He's in the window of the cabin.
Yeah,
Monkey.
Fun. You left.
He's in the window.
Dude ran back to just say monkey.
No, I thought that there was the DM in his own deadpan voice asking what we as the group do. My bad.
No.
I have left the room, but you all know I like to be included. Anyways. We're gonna.
If
Well, we're gonna go back home and return to our lives. Hopefully. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I looked up at the screen and Slarg literally moved across the map, and that fucked me up for a second.
he's just been sitting there spinning for a minute.
He was sitting there and he just got up and left. For the bit. Okay. We're gonna go home and return to our lives. Or what comes next. We don't have long left on the island, and I want to go home. But the people who sent us here are researchers. And they're gonna hear word of what happened. And probably of your people too. Because they're definitely gonna learn about the Whitecoats and the Angel. What that means for you, I don't know. I'm really worried about that. But I want to make sure that you guys don't have to suffer here when we're gone.
If you are going home to your people, and you are going to tell them of this place, then allow me to explain in my own words a first-hand account. There is nothing here for them. This place is damned. The only thing that they will find is more bloodshed. Leave us to our fate.
But you want to leave, right? You want to be free.
I want a great many things. However, I know that many of them are not possible. I want the family that I remember bits and pieces of. I want my old homestead. There are things that we cannot achieve.
But if I take Zero with us, and Zero makes it out, and is happy, is healthy, and is living a better life, What then? Because we can share with you that's possible. I'm going to be honest with you. The people outside, the people I've been calling my people, we're a group of criminals that were sent to this island on this mission to retrieve their dead.
That actually explains a lot.
They sent us here because we don't matter to them. And I don't care for that government. I don't care for the Magic Academy that sent us here. And when they get word of what's on this island, even if it's dangerous, I have a feeling that they're going to want to come back for research and to get what they can out of those white coats and their technology. And I don't give a shit about them. And I feel like if we leave, things are going to change for you guys on the island. So if it means that your lives can improve with what I'm bringing out and what I can give you guys with hope, I want to make sure that you all can get that before they turn this place into hell. They think that they have the resources to take on whatever's here. And once we tell them that what we've gotten, they're not going to turn around from that. And that's not something that you should get caught in the middle of. You might not be able to have your family. You might not be able to have those memories. But at the very least, you don't deserve to die or be held up like cattle.
These are all very optimistic thoughts that you're having about trying to escape from here, about trying to make something new. It may be the pessimist in me, but let me ask you something. You're all criminals. They sent you here after people that they valued died. What makes you think they're coming back?
Okay, first of all, I've never killed anyone. Just want to let that be clear.
Nobody.
Second, I'm pretty sure they come back for us. After all, I'm here, and I'm pretty sure they'd want to bring me back.
It sounds to me like a very convenient way to dispose of those that you no longer deem suitable for society. I would recommend that you all worry about your own escape first. That may just be the pessimist in me. If the day comes that you think that you're able to come back here and get us out with you, well, I would be in your debt. But you'll have to forgive me if I don't put a lot of hope into it. What is happening in the chat?
I'm trying to understand what's going on in the chat. I don't fucking know. I think Slark is
Okay.
having an existential crisis in the chat.
Very, very good. Very good.
Can I have my existential crisis in peace, please? I don't need it being called out. to
It's now an
everyone on my-
existential crisis, R4. You can't take that back.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
Unfortunately,
didn't.
It's been
He accidentally did an external monologue.
no. It was internal. You made it external.
What even chat are you talking about?
Both
Where
of
is
them.
this?
Uh,
With Kriv.
both in the in the not in the Discord, in the Roll20 chat and in my Twitch chat.
Oh. I like seeing you guys RP on the side here in chat. That's really good.
It's great.
Um, you know what? You're not being a pessimist when you're thinking about Isle Briska. That's who sent us. Under any other circumstance, yeah, they want to get rid of us. The mainland has countries that like to make people disappear. We're criminals, but we're not all criminals from Isle Briska. We were sent by the Arcane Academy of Isle Briska. They're a bunch of researchers of magic. And they actually purchased us for this mission. In exchange for doing the mission, they say that they're going to wipe our slates clean. Whether or not they're going to uphold that, I don't know. But at the very least, the information we have is valuable to them. So I think they're going to let us on the ship and come back for that. So no, you're not being a pessimist. You're being realistic. I'm a criminal, and I know that. But I'm only a criminal to them. I'm a criminal because countries like Isle Briska make people disappear. And they tear apart families. And they make people's lives hell because they disagree with them or don't like what they're doing. So they like ordering them around and selling people off to this illegal prisoner trade. And my aunt and I took it upon ourselves to try to deconstruct that. I'm not working for them. And I'm not suggesting to you that you deserve a better life because of optimism. I'm saying it as is. Because if there's something you can do, I'm going to let you know. And I also expect you to take that chance if it comes. He's going to put out a fist for a fist bump.
He's going to look at it. And look at you.
Bump it.
If I understand, thank you. If that day comes, then we will see what happens. Until then, I can't let my hopes be ruined again. And he's going to high-five your fist bump. He's meeting you halfway.
You know what? I like him. He's great.
Yeah, Toby's gonna smile and kind of laugh. Yeah. Do the best for your people. I'm rooting for you guys. I'm rooting that we're gonna come back home safe as well. Hey, Zero, come over here for a sec.
And he'll just come running. Do you need a refill?
No, sit down, actually.
He will do so.
The Elder and I were just talking about how we're leaving soon. And I'm trying to figure out if there's a way that we can help you guys on this island. We're leaving for our people, but I think our people are probably going to come back. But not necessarily to help you guys. I don't trust them. But I think that we're going to be able to get off alive. And I think that we can take one more with us. The Elder suggested you. Do you want to try leaving?
looks a little taken aback for a moment. I mean, well, I'll be honest, I don't know if staying here in the village really suits me. I get in trouble a lot for leaving when I shouldn't. I wouldn't be against seeing what else is out there.
Great. Sounds like a deal. He's gonna. I'm gonna set up the punchline. He's gonna raise another fist bump towards Zero. Bump it.
He looks confused at you saying bump it, and then looks over to the elder. And I'm gonna roll an insight check. This is a very important roll for you, Zero.
Oh no, buddy!
Can I inspire him? Can I inspire him?
You want to, hold on, let me make sure
Wait,
you
I-
want to use a DM inspiration to inspire him to fist bump you.
Out of character, sometimes things are funnier when they fail. Just letting you know that.
You know what?
It would be really
The
good
only
either
way it'll
way.
be funnier would be a natural 20. How does this go down? How do you want to do this, Black Cat?
He is reaches out, grabs it, and shakes your hand.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah, Toby smiles.
The elder just gives him a nod.
You did well, little one.
Say the elder in common. No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Toby's gonna telepathically go to the elder. Let him have this. And goes, okay. Sounds good. Let's get you those rations. And I'm gonna give him whatever rations. I'm gonna go to. Oh wait, shit! Slarg left, but I guess I have the bag of holding.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't check in with everyone, but I did kind of communicate that we had rations to give, and Slarg didn't object, so I guess I'll be
They're
giving
mine.
them. Was that Slarg's ghost?
My rations are mine, unfortunately. But you can give yours up.
Slarg isn't in the room. I am so sorry, Slarg.
I know, I'm saying that out of character.
Just letting you know, there will be PvP.
I know, I'm like sitting here. I'm like, what kind of read would Toby have on Slarg?
Insight check.
Yeah, can I insight check someone's not here? Thinking in my
Yeah.
heart.
You can vibe check Slarg real quick.
I can vibe check Slarg.
I mean, so I'm gonna say this as honestly as I can because I know that R4 is not going to be offended by it. Your general read on Slarg is that he's a pretty selfish person.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really think he'd be too happy about you giving his food to someone else? You're not sure if he'd get violent over it. If it was his coat, he'd probably kill you where you stood.
Oh god, yeah. Absolutely, without a doubt.
If it were used that much, I'll say I did it, and then so you won't have to like, you know, take his wrath or whatever.
Oh, wait, Sheldon, you serious?
Yeah, I mean the guy's got it out for me, you know. Might as well, like, you know, keep the target on my back and off anyone else's.
You know, Sheldon, you're a better guy than I thought.
I know. I look after my employees.
I didn't say I would work for you. Toby is taking the rations out of the bag.
The elder is eating the food that had been set out on the table for everybody to grab.
Yeah.
The
Those are
rations
yours.
that had been put on the table.
Hey, hold on. I have magic left for the day, so I can give everyone food for the night. It won't keep until morning, but I have water too. Do you guys have bins to put it in?
We can clear something out. That is very generous of you.
Yeah, well, it's magic. I wish I could do more, but that's what I have for now. Give all I can. And I will go with the elder to give them create food and water wherever they want it.
Okay. So, as Toby goes to create food and water, Zero begins packing what little belongings he has. Kriv and Slarg talking on the outskirts of town. That is where we are going.
We're having some great conversation. It's wonderful.
That is where
But
we
we're
are
not-
going to end our session for today.
And it's
And
and the
next-
campaign is still going.
Oh no.
And next week is likely going to be our grand finale.
You said that last week.
I did, and then we spent a long time trying to.
Finale part 64. Let's go.
We spent a very long time talking about choking the chicken. So let me find somebody to throw a raid out to. Thank you everybody for hanging out and playing. Appreciate y'all. Who should I throw a raid out to? Let's see here. I need to unfollow a bunch of random accounts that I followed before I was streaming, because I have a whole lot of people in my follows that I do not interact with in any way. Do any of you have any mutuals streaming right now?
Do I have any friends?
You
Let's
know who else
see.
is streaming right now?
My mom.
I do have a few friends that are streaming right now.
My mom.
My mom.
Right now I don't. Well, except technically one, but I don't know. I know a DJ for Final Fantasy 14 who is still doing their uncapped birthday subathon. They're on day 20 now. Like, the poor man. I mean, he's done longer. I have actually seen him do last year for his birthday subathon.
Jeez.
So he is still going. He is still currently alive. So I mean, there is that.
I know this great person called Black Cat underscore VT.
Yeah.
Black what? Sorry.
I didn't mean it.
Black. Oh my.
Wow, making fun of my speech impediment that I don't have.
Oh,
Mom
That's
picked
the
me
worst
up.
one of
I'm
tonight.
scared. Okay, before this gets more out of hand, what's this person's name?
So it's DJ Yams here, and then I will actually type him out on here. And then there we go. That is his handle on Twitch. He is a wonderful Final Fantasy 14 DJ that he streams all the time for and does a bunch of other really great stuff. Also really great for the community. So I suggest checking him out.
Where did you type it out? Because I don't see it anywhere.
In the Twitch chat.
Oh, in the Twitch chat.
In the Twitch chat, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna throw a raid out to DJ Yams.
He's gonna know exactly who I am, and he's gonna be like, oh my god, why?
All right. Appreciate y'all playing. And next week for sure is going to be
For
the finale.
sure.
Insight
Oh, by
check.
the way,
Insight
insight check.
Inside check.
Everyone roll insight.
Everybody
Do
roll it.
I'm not gonna roll it. I believe whatever the DM says.
Hold on,
With the
hold
with
on.
the 17.
Where is it?
Okay. Hold on. Let's wait. Could be
That's
Let's
a
go.
21.
21.
plus 9 plus
Fine, I'll
10.
roll an insight.
You get guidance. That's a 25.
Let's go.
With a 21 being the highest, you know that Black Cat is going to take a nap next week in case he needs to stream for more than 2 hours. That way he can get up on time for work the following day.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So he's
Hell
going to do
yes.
everything in his power to have next week be the finale.
Get the
Yeah.
fuck off the island. Our DM is begging us.
He's literally begging
Leave.
us.
The
Please leave.
The angel who rules the island appears and tells you, fuck off.
Toby responds back in Celestial, fuck you.
Fuck you, you're not my dad.
Damn kid,
Lord
get off my
responds back
lawn.
in common. Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna throw the raid out. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Y'all have a
Yeah!
fantastic night. Yeah.
Bye.